As you might be able to tell by my head, I have not sorted the struts for these yet, but they are at least ordered and somewhere in Nottingham, I think. As well as sorting some laundry, I did also clean the car because I'm heading somewhere I've never been before. And I actually bought a physical map just to make you understand where in the country I am right now and where I'm headed. But I didn't really think the map would be split up like this because this is the south, and as you head north it stops here and continues all the way up towards the North Cape. But it obviously makes a lot of sense because Norway is this long country going all the way from the south close to Denmark, and far up in the north you will see this blue dot, and that's me. And this is where the physical map comes into play because I'm all the way down here at this group of islands. And I've never driven further north than the city of Tromsø. And right now I'm at 68 degrees north, but I do have the opportunity to just pack up this car and drive all the way to the North Cape at 71 degrees north. And up there the sun will be even higher during the night, but as of right now, 2 o'clock in the morning, it doesn't really get any better than this. For those who might already know me, I tend to seek out these places with not too much people around. And while the tourist season is closing in on these islands, I might as well just drive somewhere a bit more deserted. And also a bit more cold. Because right now it's actually so warm that I haven't even used my beanie in weeks. 10 degrees. But to be honest, I'm not leaving because I'm going on this new adventure of mine. I'm leaving because I got a parking ticket while I was sleeping. And if you're wondering, that's about 90 euros. Before leaving, I also stopped by Jack to temporarily drop off my cooler because I wanted a secure place on the roof to have my grill. And I'm not saying that I should, but I definitely could make the best steak ever while driving. And while I'm waiting for that sirloin on the roof, I'm driving towards the city of Solvad because I need to pick up a charger before I drive off. Last night I kept on driving until I reached the city of Svolvær. Or technically it's not even last night, it's this morning, but prior to this sleep I kept on driving until I reached the city of Svolvær. And after sitting outside of the post office for a couple of hours waiting for them to open up, I picked up the new charger and kept on driving. I also have a semi-serious problem when it comes to road trips like this, because I have a tendency of just buying way too much of this. So I've actually told myself that I'm not allowed to buy any Red Bulls or anything similar to that until I reach the North Cape. So I have 4 and I'm going to use them wisely. I feel like I'm just getting started, but I can show you the route that we have driven so far. Last night I picked up a fresh batch of laundry out here and kept on driving for a couple of hours until I reached the city and the post office. Following that, I drove for maybe another hour until I found this spot. I ended up sleeping for a while, so now it's about 5:30 in the afternoon. And as I might have already shown you, I started my day with a quick dip in the ocean, because this is in fact salt water coming from the open sea through one of the arms between the islands. So the water is extremely clear, but it's also about 10 degrees. And now I'll take a few photos of this place before I leave, and then I'll head towards the next gas station, which is where I will plan the following roads I'm going to take.
Everybody had a hard year. Nobody got their pay. What a time for the lonely ones. Thought every dog had its day. What a time for the wicked, the hungry and the brave. Ain't no time left to pretend. The car is on its way. Somebody call the cat in. We don't need another stray. If everybody had an answer,